Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Zarina Aslam, Subject Specialist of Pakistan Studies at Divisional Public School and College, Sahiwal. I welcome you all in today's online class. Dear students, hope you will be fine. Let's start today's lesson. Chapter number 7, Agriculture. Today we will study about major agricultural problems of Pakistan, learning objectives of today's lesson. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to enlist the problems of agriculture in Pakistan, analyze major agricultural problems of Pakistan with the help of different examples. Our agricultural sector is facing some important problems which are described as under. Major agricultural problems of Pakistan. Number 1, financial troubles. Number 2, illiteracy. Number 3, natural disasters. Number 4, salinity. Number 5, crop diseases. Number 6, poor means of transport. Number 7, irrigation resources are inadequate. Number 8, institutions for agricultural loans. Number 1, financial trouble. Most of the farmers can't afford to pay for the manpower to assist them in their field work. Cultivators are in financial troubles. Use of seeds, chemical fertilizer, pesticides, tractor, thresher, harvester, sources of irrigation, difficult for average farmers. Number 2, illiteracy. Because of illiteracy, farmers are not able to learn modern agricultural techniques and prepare plans for better production. Number 3, natural disasters. A natural disaster is a major adverse event resulting from natural processes of the earth. Now we will discuss different natural disasters which are badly affected on Pakistanis' crop production as well as income of farmers. Floods. There are many ways that flooding can damage plants. Excessive moisture in soil decreases oxygen level. If soil is too wet, it can result in poor conditions for the crops to grow when soil is well drained. These photographs show flood affected areas moving to safer places along with their animals. Flood can have devastating consequences and have effect on the economy, environment and the people. Livestock and precious belongings could be moved to higher places, and houses and huts could be damaged. Earthquakes, impact on food security and agriculture based livelihoods through loss of injury or family members and workforce, loss of crop yield and livestock. Drought is caused by drier than normal conditions that can eventually lead to water supply problems. A really hot temperature can make this worse by evaporating moisture from the soil. This can reduce crop production because less water and soil moisture are available for crop growth. Rainfall can be harmful, even devastating to crops. Heavy rainfall can lead to numerous hazards, for example, flooding, including risk to human life, damage to loss of crops and livestock, which can cause food shortages. Salinity. Nothing is grown here. Excess salt affects reducing productivity. Most crops don't grow well on soils that contain salts. One reason is that salt causes a reduction in the rate and amount of water that the plant roots can take up from the soil. A large part of our farmlands has turned uncultivable because of salinity. Moreover, a lot of arable land is lost due to erosion, which results in decrease of cultivable area. Number 5, crop diseases. Plant pests and diseases affect food crops, causing significant losses to farmers and threatening food security. Locusts, worm, fruit flies. Sometimes a farmer's whole crop may be destroyed. Different crop diseases damage or weaken the plants. According to an estimate, this is causing 25% less crop in Pakistan. Another problem is poor means of transport. Because of poor means of transport, it is hard to bring agricultural produce from fields to market. Farmers don't have access to market and wholesalers pay lesser rates, which results in their poor financial situations. Now poor roads are shown here. Number 7, irrigation resources are inadequate. Canals, water channel. Irrigation is the artificial application of water to the soil. Inadequate means insufficient. Irrigation is usually used in areas where rainfall is irregular or dry. Canals are the most important means of irrigation. In spite of canal system, our irrigation resources are inadequate. A lot of water is wasted in channel and fields. A good quantity of water also fall in sea. There are no arrangements in place to store this water. Number 8, Institutions for agricultural loans. Different institutions are working for the development of agriculture as shown here. Institutions for agricultural loans. In our country, the use of new seeds, chemical fertilizers, and agricultural machinery is also not much in vogue. Less attention is paid towards intensive cultivation on agricultural lands. Institutions for agricultural loans are less in number, so cultivators are usually forced to borrow from wholesalers and moneylenders at high rates of interest. Their exploitations is a source of distress for cultivation. Now it's a time to revise our lesson through MCQs. Choose the correct option. Number 1. A large part of our farmlands had turned uncultivable because of A. Rainy, B. Salinity, C. Illiteracy, D. Seeds. Correct answer is B. Salinity. Number 2. According to an estimate, crop diseases are causing less crop in Pakistan. A. 25%, B. 35%, C. 45%, D. 55%. Correct answer is 25%. Number 3. In spite of canal system, our irrigation resources are A. Enough, B. Bad, C. Good, D. Inadequate. So which is the correct answer? D. Inadequate. Number 4. Cultivators are in financial. A. Good, B. Fertilizers, C. Troubles, D. Fields. Correct answer is troubles. Number 5. Institutions for agricultural loans are less in. A. School, B. Money, C. Techniques, D. Number. So correct answer is number. Now it's a time for your homework. Question number 1. Name natural disasters which are a source of considerable disturbance for cultivators. Question number 2. Name 2 agricultural problems and explain them. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.